There's a moment happening right now in mental health research that most people have no idea about. For decades, we believed gut health mattered mostly for digestion. Now we're seeing something far more interesting. Certain probiotic strains don't just help your gut, they change how you feel, how you think, and how you handle stress. Not general wellness. Not vague mood support, actual shifts in anxiety, resilience, emotional regulation, and even postpartum depression. Welcome back to Nourish Your Mind. I'm Anna, and today we're stepping into the world of psychobiotics, targeted probiotic strains that influence your brain through the gut-brain axis. This is where gut science becomes mental health science. Probiotics are good for you. That's the old conversation. Psychobiotics are the next one. There are specific strains of bacteria shown in clinical research to improve anxiety, depressive symptoms, stress response, emotional regulation, and cognitive performance. These aren't random blends pulled off a store shelf. They're targeted microbes that send beneficial signals from your gut to your brain. In the last episode, we talked about dysbiosis, when your gut falls out of balance and starts sending inflammatory, distressing signals. Psychobiotics can do the opposite. They restore balance, calm inflammation, and create biochemical conditions that support a stable, healthier mood. We're early in this field, but the direction is exciting. We're learning how targeted microbes can influence emotional resilience in ways we didn't understand even a decade ago. One quick but important note, with psychobiotics, the benefits are strain-specific. That means not every Lactobacillus Rhamnosus product will have the same effect. The research is based on exact strains, the specific ID number of the bacteria, and those distinctions matter. I'll keep this simple and name the general species, but know that the science gets very precise behind the scenes. Let's get specific because the power is in the details. Lactobacillus rhamnosus, the calming strain. This one gets a lot of attention for a reason. Research on certain strains of Lactobacillus rhamnosus shows that they influence the GABA system, the main calming pathway in your brain. They don't flood your body with GABA, but they help regulate how your brain responds to GABA, which is what creates that calming effect. Some studies have shown reductions in postpartum anxiety and mood symptoms, especially when used alongside other forms of support. A microbe that helps you produce the very compound your brain uses to settle down? That's powerful. Lactobacillus plantarum, the clarity strain. This strain has been shown in human studies to help reduce stress and support cognitive performance in adults under pressure. It means you don't just feel calmer, you function better. When your system is stressed, plantarum helps protect your focus and mental clarity. Lactobacillus helveticus, the stress regulator. Certain strains of Lactobacillus helveticus help regulate the HPA axis, the center of your stress response, supporting a smoother, less reactive stress cycle. When the HPA axis is dysregulated, everything feels harder. Motivation drops. Sleep worsens, stress feels unmanageable. L. helveticus helps recalibrate that system so your stress response becomes more stable and less reactive. Bifidobacterium longum, the emotional steadying strain. Studies on specific strains show reductions in perceived stress and improvements in how people report handling daily emotional pressure. Subjects report clearer thinking and steadier emotional ground. These strains don't cure everything, but they support the very pathways involved in emotional balance. Here's an important note. While this research is extremely promising, psychobiotics are best thought of as adjuncts, tools that support mental well-being alongside other habits and treatments, not standalone replacements. If this is opening your eyes to what your gut can actually do, please hit the like button. It takes only one simple click. Also, make sure you're subscribed. We're connecting the dots piece by piece, and your health changes when you take ownership of this information. Probiotics are only half the story. They can't thrive without what feeds them. That's why we can't talk about probiotics without talking about prebiotics. Prebiotics are fibers your body can't digest, but your beneficial bacteria can. They're the fuel source. Without them, probiotic strains simply don't flourish. There are two powerful types, fructooligosaccharides, FOS, and galactooligosaccharides, GOS. Both have been shown to reduce symptoms of depression, reduce symptoms of anxiety, and increase beneficial gut bacteria. To make this practical, you can get FOS from vegetables like chicory root, onions, garlic, and asparagus, and from fruits like bananas and nectarines. You'll also find it in grains such as wheat, barley, and rye. GOS is naturally found in dairy products like cow's milk, yogurt, and kefir, and in legumes such as chickpeas, lentils, and beans. I have a full video about prebiotics called Gut Health Diet, the best foods to feed your microbiome. I'll link it in the card at the top right. Now, while supplements are powerful, let's not forget about fermented foods, nature's original psychobiotics. Fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt, kefir, and natto contain beneficial bacteria that support gut and mental health. The advantage of fermented foods is that they contain diverse strains of bacteria along with the nutrients from the foods themselves. It's a package deal. Start slow. 1 forkful of sauerkraut, a small glass of kefir, and let your gut adapt. Consistency matters more than quantity. And on my gut health playlist, you'll also find the video DIY Fermented Foods. Boost gut health with homemade probiotics. Check it out. Psychobiotics won't replace therapy or medication, but they can support the biology underneath your mood in a very real, scientifically grounded way. Your microbiome is not a side character, it's a key player in how you feel every day. In the next video, we're diving into omega-3 fatty acids and phytonutrients, the anti-inflammatory powerhouses that protect your brain and enhance neuroplasticity.